here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Um, so we're going to pull a few oracle cards. Now, oracle card for masculine, please. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. One that fell out, flip for masculine is meditation under the bottom of the deck, third eye. Meditation, feminine had this yesterday. Sitting with the idea of meditating. Balancing oneself, centering oneself. Just a sense of finding the inner peace, finding solace, quiet, finding the quiet. He's finding the quiet. Okay. Mutually, you guys want to travel towards each other, or mutually are traveling at this time. Could be just in a spiritual travel sense. It could be physical travel. Going everywhere with it. Wherever you're you go, exploring. Because that looks like all over the place. And sometimes when you do have an extended vacation in Europe, you can hit all of these places up. That's too many. I'm talking France, London, Rome, Greece, Russia, Italy, all over the place. Those places are just all together. I didn't understand Asia and China and stuff. India. Oracle card for the feminine. Ready to go. Packed. Booked. And ready to go. Because that's loved ones in spirit. Being guided by loved ones in spirit, has loved ones in spirit also appearing to the masculine as loved one in spirit. Also music communication, communicating through music. but as masculine centers itself and gets some peace. Yeah. Meditation, you get truth and clarity, Ace of Swords. To balance himself, clear his mind, go to his quiet place. He needs to go to a quiet place right now. Okay, he's in a quiet place. Truth and clarity and a transformation. How are we feeling today, masculine? Feeling the lack thereof. Feeling lack, left out in the cold. But putting in some hard work. Working hard, overworking. Studying, analyzing, learning things. I'm feeling today, masculine. Working hard. To heal from a painful ending. Healing from a painful ending. Healing from a painful ending. Independent, single, abundant, free, and stable. Stable, abundant, moving slowly towards work. Yeah, left out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold, doing some hard work for a painful ending, from a painful ending, healing, but slowly moving forward. Give me one more for this over here. I'm going to keep the moon for the hidden feelings, deep hidden emotions, hiding justice, to balance the scales, to make things fair. Hidden feelings, hidden emotions. So if this is pertaining to masculine, still hiding feelings, not really revealing things, hidden deep emotions, still persevering, still pushing through. Expanding, self-growth. Expansive, nurturing, caring. Someone's 3 months pregnant. Mothering, nurturing energy. Okay. So you're still caring, you're still soft, you're not jaded, you're not upset, you're not mad, you're not vengeful, you know. It's too many. Okay, but there's some confusion or illusions or options. You're nurturing your nurturing options. Nurturing options, looking at options, expanding on your options. And fulfillment and emotional fulfillment. They say wish granted, fulfill, like celebratory, excitedly happy. You're looking at all your options in front of you. How are we feeling today, feminine? Excited about the forward movement, progress, communicating back and forth. So I'm getting that the other day masculine had the communication. So we're moving forward, right? So it really doesn't matter how we're moving forward. We're still moving forward. We're seeing forward movement. We're seeing progress. We're seeing some change. Masculine is in his quiet cocoon right now, ending a cycle, feeling left out in the cold, but still putting in the hard work, getting truth and clarity to move things forward, to end something, to begin something, a death and a rebirth, meditating on it. Okay, so if we're talking about loved ones in spirit, okay, I'm getting a mother energy, a grandmother energy. Maybe you're the third generation. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. a new beginning in love and going after what you want, taking charge, pursuing. Um, she has hope, perseverance, fire. She has passion. She has creativity. Have everything that you need. I'm surprised the magician didn't come out. How are we feeling? How are we feeling mutually? Stable. Judgment. Getting stable in a physical sense for one another. Getting moving. See, that's that travel. Traveling towards becoming financially stable. Being friends, mutually being friends. Working on finances. Working on grounding this relationship. Working on being responsible and being friends. Friendship within this connection. Grounding this relationship on the first start to the relationship. Giving each other, it's like the relationship is giving each other strength. Okay, both of you are walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, emotional baggage, and investing. Traveling towards each other, putting in the investment. Walking away. Wait a minute. Walking away, leaving emotional baggage, being successful in your investments, watching your fruits come in. Getting a return on investment. Deep rooted seeds are growing or starting to sprout. Walking away from emotional baggage because they're seeing things sprout, things change, or growing. 6 of Wands, moving towards each other because you're getting that attention. We're getting the success. The Knight of Cups at the bottom. You're getting the success that you're looking for. Let's clarify. Get truth of clarity. Getting emotionally sound. Getting truth and clarity about his feelings, his deep emotions, his deep feelings. King of Cups. He will sometimes hide his feelings because he has a big heart. He loves hard. He loves strong. He loves deeply. King of Cups here clarified by clarifying the Ace of Swords. So clearing up his emotions, clearing up his feelings, taking the time. And again, it could be that it may look like you guys are walking away from each other, or spending some time apart or not really, connecting or talking at this time. But in this instance, you're still looking at him getting clarity, him meditating on it. Again, feminine, we were here the other day, we were thinking about it, we were processing it, we were feeling it, we were centering ourselves, getting back to, what was going, ourselves, and understanding what was going on and what was put in front of us. Breaks are needed so things can be thought of, because if you're constantly go 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 go, and within this connection and doing things and moving things, you start not to pay attention to a lot of stuff, and that stuff turns into big stuff later on, so you might want to pay attention to some things. So that break is slid in for specific reasons, for clarity, for him to come out of his head. Death and rebirth transferring, for him to get out of his head, understand his emotions, get truth and clarity, get to the bottom of his emotions. I feel like he's trying to. Okay. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Left that in the cold. Dylan left that in the cold. Just trying to deliver a message. Trying to deliver a message about a tower moment, getting messages. I have the Page of Wands, which is optimistic, a message, a flirtation message, some kind of message caused a tower moment. Something immature, something passionate. Again, that's why he's feeling left out in the cold. Something said. Give me one more. Clarify the tower. Passionate in the beginning. Ace of Wands. Something said caused a tower moment and shook up this new passionate beginning. It's working on taking action, putting in the work to take action towards what? Towards his wish, hope, and healing. Swift, fast action. Ten of Swords, death again. Painful ending, death and rebirth. That's to clarify the Ten of Swords. Healing, so he can take a leap of faith. Healing to take a leap of faith. To work, to put in some work, or take a leap of faith at work, healing himself. Maybe just diving himself deep into work, but the other thing, see how there it goes. Ace of Cups. For the Four of Swords, clarified by the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles, healing, resting, recuperating. That's a part of some meditation as well, because one of these decks, the Four of Swords, is in a meditative state, like in a meditative pose, and that is what I'm getting. Like getting his centering himself, kind of like getting the emotions in check, getting his feelings coming out of his head, transforming some things, turning some things around, ending some things, changing some things, changing some thoughts, because this is kind of the same, but there's a painful ending of surrendering to change, surrendering to change. So he may have been stubborn and trying not to change, but he's coming out of his head and trying to change some things. So him finding a quiet place is what's happening, and he can only do that from a quiet place. He can't do that with a lot of chaos around him. When our environments are chaotic and noisy, or stressful, intense, or argumentative, or whatever negative in any possible way that is ongoing and constant, you need a quiet place. You need a quiet place. You need some quiet time. Can't get a quiet place at home. Is home not a quiet place for you? It should be. Okay? So wherever he is, or whoever's around him, he needs some quiet time. He needs some quiet time. But healing, to take a leap of faith, putting in the hard work. The Ace of Cups was clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, being independent, free on his own. I'm getting some self-care. So if he's needing a nap, he's going to take a nap. If he don't want to do it, he's probably not going to do it. So he can stay centered, so he can stay grounded. Slowly moving towards options. Slowly moving forward, but confused. Confused? Yeah, there's confusion. Give me one more. Got this Knight of Pentacles. Confused. Slowly manifesting the Empress. Right here. Here she go. Right here. Confused on how to manifest them. He don't know how to bring you in. He don't know how to. He's slowly moving towards you day by day. Just to balance things out, make things fair and equal. Would make him happy. Clarify the moon for feminine. Clarify the moon for the feminine. Emotions. About commitment, union, reunion, deep emotions, deep feelings. Give me, that's too many. Let me try again. Give me one more for the moon. Deep feelings, there you go. Deep feelings about union. With masculine coming together, hidden emotions, hidden feelings, wanting union, wanting marriage, wanting stability, wanting to unite with the masculine. Stably come together. See, okay, so you're with him in spirit. You're probably not showing him the most amount of love, but I'm getting you're with him in spirit, and I believe that's felt. So, the thing is, you're wanting to come together, but you're aware that you guys can't come together right now. You're aware of that. That's why it's the moon energy. It's the hidden deep feelings. The hidden. It's what you want, but it may outwardly not look like that. Okay. Nine of Swords. Still persevering, but I'm getting a timid shyness about you. Not really wanting to approach, but your feelings are small right now. Keeping your feelings small. Still persevering though. Goodness. Because you're the Queen of Cups in reverse. Not really emotionally open. You're the Wounded Warrior. It's the Nine of Wands. Rightfully so, though. But nonetheless, in the Empress mode, you're with him in spirit because you're now emotionally open. You're giving the love in a different manner. You're not giving the love in the way that he's used to receiving or that you would like to give. You're giving the immature energy, it's real. If this is love, it's kind of like real friendly, little bit flirty, like signals, dropping signals, but I'm not getting anything you can, plant your feet on. You're not really giving him much. You're emotionally closed off because you are the Wounded Warrior, and you have these deep emotions for him, but you're not showing it. You're nurturing yourself too as well, expanding and growth. Trying to balance yourself out, trying to balance your life out, trying to balance some things that you're having to take a closer look at, get enlightened about. So y'all are kind of mirroring each other. Yesterday, Feminine had meditation. She was looking at some things and sitting on it and processing it, right? Now today, Masculine is doing that. Now, Feminine is trying to balance some things out and looking at some things, getting a different perspective, observing, becoming enlightened about some things. So she sat with it, she's processing it, she's trying to balance it. you know what I'm saying? She's looking at her options, she's looking at things, sifting through what's what. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Sifting through options so she can make a judgment, make a decision, get clarity. About heartbreak. About pain, heart pain. Scarring, emotional scarring. You're Happy and fulfilled about a new cycle, turning things around. Forward movement, still persevering, still pushing through, still pushing forward. Pushing forward to make a judgment, make a decision. That's this here, up here. Pushing here, the decision to resurrect. Pushing forward to resurrect for a second chance. New beginning in love. But emotionally walking away. Walking away from emotional baggage. Let's see. Give me one more for the Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. Okay. Walking away. Okay, so that would be emotion. That's emotional baggage. People, places, things that no longer serve you. Investing fully, waiting for your fruits to come in. Planting seeds, waiting for investing slowly, moving slowly forward. Investment. Slow to invest. Okay, so you're slow to invest. Temperance. Still going after what you want, but going with the flow. So see, and that's what the Knight of Pentacles here. Both of you guys have the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. Both of you guys have the Knight of Pentacles. Both moving slowly towards each other. Both slowly going with the flow. Going with the flow. We have Empress on both sides. We have Seven of Cups on both sides. Ace of Cups on both sides. Seven of Cups on both sides. Let's see. Ace of Cups. I think that's it. But you guys are mirroring as far as the energy. Looks the same to me. So whatever you think you're doing, masculine's doing it too. Or if not, he'll be doing it tomorrow probably. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay. Resting, becoming stable, grounding. Resting, recuperating. To travel towards each other. They come together. Just to come right back together. Healing, resting, become grounded. Okay, so I get there's justice again. It's only fair for you guys to start on the right foot, on stable ground, balanced and fair. Clarify the Two of Cups. I'm getting you both are standing your ground about something. That's what I'm saying. Something was said, shook everything up to start this new passionate beginning. Two of Cups, Seven of Wands. You both are protecting this connection. Holding oneself back to go deep inside. Again, y'all are traveling to each other. And this is in a sense, okay, so you have to think about it on a different, broader picture. Don't think just in the physical. I'm saying you guys are traveling towards each other. This is your heart, this is their heart, and you guys' heart are doing this. This is what you guys are doing. Or you guys' minds are doing like that, or heart and mind, or souls, or spirits, or whatever you want to say. It's coming that way. This is not physical. So keep that in mind. Holding yourselves back, not saying things, not doing things, behaving certain ways, having certain behaviors, having certain, yeah, going deep inside about the toxicity. See? About your desire. And that could be just desire, your passion, because the devil could be very passionate, very domineering, and controlling. But he still has good qualities as far as willing to walk through fire. Not I'm getting the strength and the control that the devil has. Going deep inside about that as well. But again, if we're talking about a relationship, the devil energy could be that passion, that fire, that control, that thing that consumes you, the thing that drives you, your weakness and your strengths. So holding yourself back, going inside about this devil energy, the toxicity within the connection. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve us, and strongly investing. Lead to success. You guys are traveling towards each other, like I said. 8 of Cups, clarified by the Ace. Yeah, emotional baggage, getting to the truth, getting clarity. Cutting out things, investing, having a higher knowledge, understanding, investing in a long-term commitment, marriage. What is the thing? It's like I keep getting vows, investing, taking vows. Success. Because there's hidden emotions. There's still deep hidden emotions. Give me one more. Hidden emotions of rejection. So you guys both may feel rejected at the time, right now. You're strong. The relationship is still strong, so don't worry. It's still strong. Investing in a long and traditional connection, traditional marriage, what marriage truly means. See, here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand what marriage means. It's dealing with this person regardless. You having to deal with this person regardless, not walking away, not getting mad because they behave a certain way. Do you love them or not? You love them? Yes. No, you don't have to tolerate it, but you don't get to walk away. That's what marriage is. It's that knowing when you need a break from them and you guys don't need to spend as much time together is one thing, but just completely breaking up and ending the relationship, that is not an option within the higher level of commitment. So let's keep that in mind when we get upset, because masculine needs his quiet time, or when feminine is non-responsive and doing her own thing. So that clears up a lot of the energy that is confusing. We have a romance angel card for masculine. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So that may be a suggestion, or it may be what he's actually doing. But again, that like I said for feminine the other day, very soon. Like I said for feminine the other day, feminine just needed to consult with her spirit guides. She's gone back to her incognito ghost figure here, because it's the feminine energy that's translucent and ghostly in that picture. But consult with your spirit guides. Feminine's walking with masculine in spirit. not necessarily physically. Masculine, we have you letting your friends help you. That's a part of the quiet place. You may need to process your own thoughts and walk with your own spirit guides and all this other good stuff. But still taking quiet time alone, because very soon he's gonna have to clearly decide what he wants so that it comes to him now. So a part of that is just being clear on his decision making, being decisive. And I think that's a part of that, because I'm getting a resistance to change, put an ending, deaden something. He has to put an end to something. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Childish behavior, if there is no kids involved in the situation. If not, could be outside children that, cause issues within the relationship, nieces, nephews, childish acting adults. It could be so many different varieties. It could be actual children, biological children within the connection. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, you guys are traveling towards each other, moving towards each other. Make the effort. People make the mistake of letting their love life be affected by children and not knowing the stability of the connection affects the children. So if we keep that in mind, we'll be in a better place. Loved one in spirit. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Cut out the heartache. You're confused, feminine. You're confused about how to cut out the heartache. Make a judgment. Make a decision. Getting truth and clarity about some kind of heartache. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust. Bottom of the deck, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, I'm getting inner child issues, like, oh, my childhood was alright, but, my parents were, but they were doing the best they can at the time, and just like you're doing the best you can at the time, forgive them of their mistakes. Don't hold it to them. They were learning and growing at the same time as you are. They were once in your shoes. They were once in the position of where they're not sure if they wanted your father or your mother, and all, you know what I'm saying. So you gotta understand where they're coming from and why they were the way they were. As far as inner child issues, those inner child issues are the things that we grew up with that stayed with us from childhood. The things that shook up our world as a child, traumas that we saw that we probably shouldn't have seen, or things that we probably shouldn't have experienced, but we did, and that was part of our story, it was part of our path. It's something that we need to heal from, learn from, and grow from. It doesn't need to stay with us for the rest of our lives. It comes back up as a reminder of your resilience. It comes up on different occasions as a reminder, but never as something to stick around with you, okay? Let your friends help you. The false person, ask for support from others. False person. something about dealing with a false person, hiding behind a mask, not being real, not being upfront. So masculine may now be appearing as a false person, not expressing himself, not talking about what's going on with him. Very soon, clearly decide what you want. He's in despair about having to make a decision. It may be difficult because, again, he's in despair. 32 breaks down to a 5. That's change. Not really a big fan of change. Not really a big fan of change, I see. Masculine. Masculine has a death card twice. So some big transformations and changes coming in for him. And it is sending him in despair. That's why he's needing that quiet time. Let him have his quiet time. Let him meditate. Let him sit with the thoughts. Be patient, okay? And anyway, feminine, I imagine you'd be very patient with this hangman here. What fell on the floor here, children? Your thoughts. You both are thinking about the children involved. Yes, there are children somehow involved in this, thinking about how it may affect the children, and I totally understand that. Because they're not asking for anything that's going to happen, or poverty. Make the effort. Great love is working, taking the steps you're guided to take. Poverty to struggle. So, if not going through it now, I'm going to say poverty comes, ending 10. 37:10 is an ending. Poverty. Guided to end the poverty, ending the lack. Taking the steps you're guided to take. Taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. Because you guys aren't really making the effort, so it's ending the lack of effort. Making the effort is in poverty. So there's a lack of making the effort. 37 coming to a 10, ending that. Okay, wedding. This situation involves marriage. There's toil and labor. There's hard work to be done. Trust in the distant horizon. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust in the distant horizon. Trust what's going on in the future underneath the deck. Courtship. So again, wanting to bring this stuff together, but you have to trust that it'll come. Don't forget to, lead by faith. Nobody's going to follow you if you're not sure of where you're going. Have that trust, have that inner solace that keeps you going forward. And masculine will be shortly behind you, as you can tell. So don't worry about if things look one way. Sometimes we have to change our mind and get calm with the situation, as masculine is doing, because when you sit there and you calm your mind and stop freaking out because things don't look the way you want them to look or feel the way you want them to feel, that's our problem. That's a part of our problem. We have these expectations, and when things don't look that way, we freak out and we do other things and other things on top of other things, and it just explodes to some big web of mess that you really didn't want. So just kind of sit with the idea and understand where you're at. Reflect on where you've been, reflect on where you're going here. Just trust that where you're going is coming. It'll show. It's in the distance, but you trust that it's there. Trust that it's coming. Your distant horizon is 36, comes to a 9. That's almost near the end. Almost near the end. But that's all I have for you. Feminine, you know how you feel about your masculine. You can't hide it. You can't deny it. You can turn off the emotions. You don't have to give love when you're not getting it and receiving it equally. But I will say, open up to taking care of yourself, following your passions, but also feel free to go after what you want. If you still want masculine, go after that. Go after masculine. Go with the flow. Go with his flow. If he's not talkative right now, it's okay. Masculine, if you could communicate a little bit more here, get out of your head. Stop being afraid of change. Don't be stubborn. You do have to communicate what you're feeling, what you're going through, and that's where the ask for support and accept help from others. Ask for and accept support from others. Sorry. But that's all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the Instagram page. Information's in the description box below. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.